From the site that many call the Stadium, we're inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. Right to the air is Carr. It gets this complete to Shaheed. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
They've got up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A bold play call there on 3rd down, and they almost picked it up.
They almost got there, as you just noted. Brings up 4th and inches. And you know what I'm a big advocate of if you're going to go for it here, and I think that they should? Quarterback sneak. Pick up the first down, get a fresh set, and then go for the end zone.
They run. It's Kamara. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
I don't believe that that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Carr to throw. Flush to his right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Now Carr on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Carr now to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he takes us beyond the 30. Drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a throw here to his running back. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And on the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Noah Gray, 38 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, Carr. Eluding the pressure right. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before before he picks up 7 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Shotgun now for Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They carried over, took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Groupie for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, an understanding of situation, making sure they get to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. That about right there. He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
That's laid out deep for Rice. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. Now Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Williams going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They'll get him down at the 3. No gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that
touchdown! 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Here's Grupe for the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. shy of the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, go over and then back that way.
But for the defense, our goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
3 quarters have come and gone. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play fake. Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. 23 yards the pickup there. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Out to the right, here's McKinnon. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Being chased out left. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 28 yards. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 in the 4th. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Well, here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It's going to lead him to 3rd down.
I know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Look at the big man rumble. And taken down at the 15. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
Mahomes. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes will throw. Finding Kelsey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Butker now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by LeGerald Sneed. But we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie-ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes. And that's one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Merz used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. And forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. What a thrilling fourth quarter this was. I guess it
That nigga ass, bro. Nigga thought he was good. What the fuck? I ain't got the right playbook either. Nigga not good. Weird ass nigga.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for the Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 63 yards. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 8. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Shotgun now with Purdy. Again with a big tight end, George Kittle. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. Purdy. This will be caught at Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 35 yards. And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on second down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field in the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
7 yards there on the first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flushed out right. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Now on first down, it's Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 33 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the looking out for a pass coming up. Here now, a third down and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice.